Alright, I'd like to see if I can get this chainsaw running. It's a Stihl 024 model. On the badge here it says made in West Germany. And then over on this tag here, we've got a date of 1979, although I don't know that that applies directly to the chainsaw as it might to some sort of patent or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to try giving it some pulls here. Make sure it's in the little... Alright, so I got stop is all the way up, start is a little bit down, choke is all the way down. I'm going to put it on choke. There does not appear to be any sort of little primer, like a little gas primer pump thing on here. So let's see what we get. No real signs of life here. Let's check compression and stuff like that. The little air filter looks passable, but it also looks like it should be cleaned off. It's more like a little screen here. But yeah, it's got some debris in there. I could clean that off and I will do that. But I think I need a wrench or I need a screwdriver and we should take this orange top cover off. So we've got our spark plug right here. Our little spark plug wire. I'll pull that off. Now I need to get the right socket and get this guy off of there. I don't think I've got a 17 millimeter deep socket, so we're going to try and make it work with the wrench instead. Doesn't look too bad. There, let's test it. Alright, so here is my compression tester. Make sure I've got the right fitting on here to fit this cylinder. This should work. And this does not have to be on there very tight. Just snug. Snug is all. And now I'm going to go ahead and pull this thing and see what we get for compression. Yeah, 120 is good compression. Now let's see if we connect the spark plug back up, if we're getting spark or not. I'm going to set it right on the cylinder head here so that it can conduct electricity and everything. And we'll see if I can... Oh, I see it sparking. Alright, so spark plug should not be our problem. Compression, spark plug, both good. Check, check. Go ahead and reconnect everything here. I guess we might as well take this filter off. I don't think this is our problem either. It's probably, if we're getting spark, we've got compression, we're either not getting air or we're not getting gas. And most likely, we're not getting gas. Alright, I'm going to leave that off for right now. And the next step is to check the gas. And that we need to do that by spraying some gas in there. Alright, so I've got a little gas can here. Ideally, I'd have like a little squirter thing. I could squirt it into... You can see right here, I took the air cover off. I took the air filter off, and now we've got access straight to the carburetor right there. And I can squirt some gas in there and see if it'll start. So I'm going to try and just pour some gas in there. It's not ideal. So yeah, we're just not getting gas. There we go, we figured it out. Now we gotta figure out why. All right, so now I'm gonna open up the little gas tank. Try and take a look in there. I don't see anything in there that would make me think that that's preventing it from running. The lines running up to the carburetor, I think are good, but maybe that's my problem. Maybe it typically is the problem. Yeah, I can only assume that this thing runs off of like suction from the fuel tank. If there's a hole in the line, well, you're never going to get suction, and it will never suck gas, and it'll never run again. Let's give it some pulls and see what happens, though. Huh. Fucking amazing. All right, so there wasn't really anything wrong with this chainsaw. Just hadn't run in a while. Amazing. So this thing, if it was built in 1979, this thing is 45 years old. It runs like a champ. The Berlin Wall fell in 1989. So even if it was made in 1989, which is theoretically unlikely, it was probably before then, it's still 35 years old. 35-year-old piece of machinery running perfectly with good compression still. That's the amazing part. This may have been rebuilt. It's possible. Wow, what a great machine that this thing is still around.